What is going on, everybody? Mr. Z-Dog Swag here, coming to you with Let's Draw Skiploom. Yes, Skiploom. You heard it correctly. This is the mon that we drew. This is the mon that we got from Randpoke, and this is the mon that we drew, and not gonna lie, when I saw it come on my screen, I'm thinking, how the heck am I gonna use this? I was just so confused, and I'm thinking, with any NFE mon, like, ever, like, pretty much just, you know, let's see if we can even get there with all the NU mons. Alright, so pretty much, what I'm thinking about, like, with all the NFE mons, let's see, slap an Eviolite on it, slap an Eviolite on it, slap an Eviolite on it, yeah, so we'll do that with Skiploom this time, too. So, we got our Skiploom here. I didn't think of a nickname for it. Let's just be simple and call it Pink Puff or something. Pink Puff. Alright, so Skiploom here. I said, you know, like any other NFE mon, I'm going to slap an Eviolite on it. I'm going to make it defensive and see how it does. We got Leech Seed, Toxic, Protect, and Giga Drain, so kind of a stally set. Mostly physically defensive. Got some special defense in here too. Pretty much just trying to take as many hits as possible and, you know, Toxic stall some things. So we'll see how Skiploom does. It didn't do too bad in the prep matches, but hopefully it can pull through with some good matches here. Then we got our Omastar, our White Herb, Shell Smashing Omastar, pretty standard set, Scald, Ice Beam, and Earth Power. Modest, so we can hit as hard as possible, and actually, I'm going to make it timid because I want to make sure I can outspeed a little bit more than just what it has. Because there are some fast mons in NU, which were the one we're playing in, so I'm going to just try to get that so I can outspeed a little bit more. Now we got Mudsdale. I love this mon. Like, I love it so much. Assault Vest, putting this thing on. Defense boosts every time it gets hit by an attack. This thing takes special hits pretty decently well, and it hits really hard too. EQ and Heavy Slam are like its main moves, and like they do really well. So I'm excited to use this Mudsdale. Then we got Charizard, our Firium Z, which I'm not very comfortable with using Z crystals, but I've kind of gotten used to using this one on Charizard. Bulky Waters definitely destroy us, but we have to make sure that we get rid of them first. This is in case Stealth Rocks get set up. We do have our Sandslash here, which is our Rapid Spinner, and I don't want to make you Life Orb because you have Rapid Spin, but I think that's probably what's going to happen anyways. So we got our Alolan Sandslash here, rocking Icicle Crash, Iron Head, and EQ. And then we got our Virizion, so kind of two bulky-ish grass types here. But we got a little bit of attack, mostly defensive though. Toxic, Synthesis, Sacred Sword, and Leaf Blade. So we kind of have two mons doing the same thing. But like I said with Charizard, which is our main sweeper, we need to get Bulky Waters out of the way. So this is these two are the main ways to get rid of Bulky Waters on my team. So I hope that kind of makes sense. And hopefully we can pull out with some wins here in the NU tier with this Skiploom team here. So we'll see how we do, and without further ado, let's get it going. Do I gotta slide in there again? I don't think I can slide in there, unfortunately. Well, we're gonna have it over there. Alright, so let's see. First team here, we got Tyrantrum, Piloswine, Duosion, Xatu, Crabominable, and Drampa. So this thing's got a pretty scary team, especially with this Drampa and the Tyrantrum here. So I think he is going to just lead Piloswine or Xatu, and I think in both cases I'm going to lead with my Mudsdale. So he does lead Xatu, which is fine. More than likely he was just trying to eat up some rocks. He might stay in here, so I think I'm just going to go with a safe rock slide, I think. And we'll see what happens. He goes to go for Toxic, which does stink. But this is going to bring him down a lot. So that's really nice. And I think I'm going to predict a switch into Piloswine here, and I'm going to go for their Heavy Slam. He could also... Ooh! Z-move! Shattered Psyche. Wow. I didn't know that was pretty standard for Xatu, but Shattered Psyche, Psyche MZ Zatu for lead. That's interesting. Alright, so unfortunately Mudsdale is really low, which I wasn't expecting it to get that low. I figured the only thing it might have was even Nightshade, but it is rocking that Shattered Psyche there. So that is kind of unfortunate. I do kind of want to save this thing, because it can't really hit Duosion for much anyways, so I think this thing walls my team. 383, although you have the Life Orb. I think I'm going to go into Sandslash here. He might set up like a Calm Mind or something, but I think I'm going to go into Sandslash anyways. Just see what he goes for. Energy Ball. Okay, so we eat that up. That's fine. Alright, that's perfect. I could care less if he goes into Crabominable. I'm not going to overpredict. I'm just going to go for Icicle Crash. If he goes into Crabominable, I outspeed that, and I can hit it with an Iron Head. Okay, so he goes for Paralysis here with T-Wave. I don't think it's going to KO with Iron Head, so I'm going to just go for another Icicle Crash. I'm not going to overpredict. He goes for Psychic, just a little chip, and that doesn't even kill. That's great. That stinks. Darn. I'm going to Iron Head. There's no reason to not going for Iron Head. Man, he brought that thing down way too far. Man, we got a low roll. That's like literally the lowest of low rolls. Darn, that stinks. Alright, so now he does go into this. It might be Choice Banded, but even if he is, that's fine. Okay, he goes for Power Up Punch. I'm interested to see how much Virizion does, because Virizion can do super effective damage to everything on his team. Oh, it's an I, Virizion. Okay. Crabominable. This thing isn't the bulkiest thing in the world. Maybe it is. I almost just want to go into, I believe I outspeed it, but maybe not. I'm not going to take that risk. I'm going to go into Charizard. Actually, I just want to see how much it does. Charizard, and let's see how much a +1... 252 Adamant Ice Hammer does. It does kill, but Flare Blitz does kill. So I think I'm going to... I'm not going to overpredict. I'm just going to go right for it. Actually, should I Z-move? Nah, there's no sense in Z-moving yet. So I think I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz. If he sacks this thing, that'd be fine. Then I can get a safe switch into Virizion, which is mainly what I'm hoping for at this point, because we got the fighting type move that will pretty much annihilate the rest of his team. So we'll see what he goes for here. He's thinking hard about his move. He might be thinking I might D-dance. So we'll see what he does. I wish I could slide in here. Actually, I'm going to delete a few rooms. Alright, he does stay in, and we do get it off, which is great. He probably predicted something along the lines of a D-dance or something. So, this thing can set up on me, unfortunately. But I can't let that happen, so I'm just going to EQ. So, I'm going to EQ here. I'm not going to overpredict. Maybe he'll go for like a head smash. Yes, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Virizion against a Tyrantrum. Let's see if he's like Choice Bandit or something. A Sacred Sword doesn't kill. Ooh, it's close. It's too close. Although, if he's locked into Head Smash, I think I'm just going to go for it. So, I'm just gonna do it. Going to Virizion, Sacred Sword. Only had a little bit more attack, but it's got a chance to kill if this is his set, which very well could be. It's not his set, and he does have Head Smash again, so... Wow, I did 50%! Oh my gosh. That's crazy. But I do have lefty, so I'm just going to keep spamming swords, or Secret Sword. He has limited amount of things to hit me with, so... I think... Even if this Drampa does... I don't think Drampa gets any setup moves like, whatchamacallit, speed moves. So, we'll see what he goes into. He really doesn't have anything to go into. I mean, he's kind of put himself in a corner, letting his 2 Psychic Mons go down. Piloswine is his choice. How much do I do to a Piloswine? Icicle Crash more than likely is going to kill me. Yeah, it looks like it. Let's see. I just want to keep this thing around and go into Omastar. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep this thing around just in case. Because he's probably going for an Ice-type move here. Oh, yeah, perfect. You do it for Ice Shard. And I'm just going to throw out for Scald. I just want damage on this thing. He can EQ, which is okay. Or he can go into Drampa. Ice Beam seems okay. Come on, man. Why'd you freeze? There it goes. I'm just gonna Ice Beam. Although, what can he do to me? I'm gonna Ice Beam. Ice Beam and... Ooh, wow, it kills! I didn't expect it to kill, not gonna lie. But, alright, so now we got Scald for a while. And wow, that just totally kills him. So wow, we got a good little match here with our Skiploom team. I don't think Skiploom even hit the field that match though, which kind of stinks. But Virizion did just a little bit better job with that fighting move in that match. So hopefully Skiploom will hit the field here in a second. I'm putting the pictures in the very beginning of the videos now, so hopefully you guys are liking those. Skiploom was pretty simple to draw. It's not too complex, but other than that, we got real salty chips here. Let's see what he wants to. Let's see, what would he want to lead with? He might want to lead with Altari. Seems like a decent lead for him. Although, despite if he leads Typhlosion and I lead Sandslash, we're in a lot of trouble. But I think that's worth the risk because I can more than likely go out into Charizard afterwards. Because Charizard does a lot to his team. Actually, Charizard wins. Charizard wins once the Altari is gone, so I'm going to lead Sandslash. He goes Vileplume, which is fine. More than likely he's packing Hidden Power Fire, just because that's what these grass types do nowadays. But I think I'm just going to go for the Icicle Crash. Oh my gosh, I have like no battery left, which is not good. Goes into Metang, and I'm just going to make that switch into Mudsdale here. Goes for Stealth Rocks, which is fine. I'm just going to EQ, no sense in not. Maybe he'll stay in and just totally, you know, let his Metang go down. Could do that, or, well, guess not now. Goes into Vileplume. Wow, that does a lot of damage. It does a decent amount. I'm going to go back. Actually, I'm going to go into Charizard now. No, I'm not. I'm going to go into... Yeah, I think well... So it's tough. I'm gonna go into... Should I just EQ again? This thing just does so much to his team, though. I don't want to EQ. I'm gonna go into Sand Slash again. I'm gonna go into Sand Slash, and then I'm gonna EQ following turn. Predicting his Metang. See if this pays off. Hopefully he doesn't go for HP Fire. That'd stink if he does. Goes into Hariyama. Switch it up. I should outspeed this thing. So I'm going to go for my... Actually, if EQ did that much, then Ironhead should do the same. Ironhead should do... Well, I'll just go for Icicle Crash. Okay. Alright, I'll go for Icicle Crash. You got me into it. Pretty much I just want to wear his team down until that Altaria is out of here. Goes into Shift Read and totally sacks it off. Alright, that's great. Just so we could get a switch into this, which isn't good. I'm going to Rapid Spin. Maybe he'll overpredict. Maybe he'll go for like HP Grass. That'd be nice if he goes for HP Grass. I'm not going to lie. Go for HP Grass. HP Grass, overpredict. Actually, it might even kill. HP Grass might even kill. Alright, he goes for Eruption. I think more than likely Scarfed. Same amount of special defense. I'm Assault. This is Assault Vest, but this is resisted. But this thing takes rocks, so I'm definitely going to Mudsdale. I gotta keep Charizard alive until that Vileplume comes back in to set up and win. So, at this point I'm just gonna Rock Slide. Predicting his Altaria to come in. It'll do a ton to this. It'll weaken his Eruption, which I don't think he's... Okay, that's fine. Eruption's not doing much anymore. So, I'm gonna Rock Slide one more time. I should have EQ'd, but in reality it's okay. Wow, Rock Slide did 0. I'm almost thinking about using this as a sack, but... Gosh, this Altaria, man. I'm gonna go into Charizard now, because this isn't gonna do enough, and I'm just gonna Roost. Should I do that? I'm gonna Dragon Dance and... Should I Roost? I feel like I gotta Roost. I want to Scare Mount and Roost, but I think Dragon Dance is the play. I'm gonna Roost. Okay, he goes into Hariyama, which is great. He didn't go in the Altaria, which I'm surprised at. And I'm gonna try to Flare Blitz this thing. He's going for Fake Out. I kind of know that by now. This thing's got to resort to Fire Blast, which is a lot better. What the? Oh, Thick Fat. I'm a fool. Ugh. Well, I can Roost again. And if he stays in, I'm definitely going for D-Dance next turn. I don't know what he's doing to me. But we do Speed Tie, and I don't think that matters, though. Oh, wow, he wasn't Choice Scarf, he was Choice Specs? Alright, so he won the Speed Tie. And I gotta go into... I have to try to Toxic this thing. Just for Dragon Pulse. Toxic. Stay in. Yes! That's fine, I don't care if we're burned. We're gonna sit here, and we're gonna Synthesis. Go for it again. I dare you. Just bring me down. Go for like your Z move, something. Oh, he's got Heal Bell. Ugh, that's not good. In that case, I'm going into Pink Puff and trying to Leech Seed this thing. I might make a prediction into Vileplume and go back into Charizard. Darn, that stinks. Actually, wait. Okay. It goes into Vileplume as he should. I think at this point, I'm just going to... Oh, man. I gotta go back in Charizard. Ah, he Sludge Bombs. Dang it. Darn, I don't know if I'm gonna get this through. I might have to do like a 2-part thing to this. Alright, we're gonna go into Omastar and we're gonna try our best to Ice Beam and freeze this thing. Because I think if we do, we can win. And we could set up a thing. Ice Beam freeze, that's pretty much what we need. It's pretty much what we need. Ice Beam freeze. Freeze. Alright, that's game. Alright, we're going to forfeit this one because we can't come back. So, I'm going to change my position because my computer's getting low, so I will be right back. We're back! So my computer was getting pretty low, so I had to come into my room and charge it. Fun fact, I recorded the first 2 battles in my car. So, I did it only because I wanted a better Wi-Fi connection. And as you see, as I get right when I get into my room, like my Wi-Fi, it's awful. So, all right, we'll see what's going on with this match here. Probably our last one here. That last 2 battles talk about 20 minutes. So, Sock, Liepard, Magmortar, Xatu, P2. How is P2 an NU? We need to fix these tiers here, Smogon. Let's see. It's not a bad lead, but if he leads Xatu, then that's a problem. I think I'm just gonna lead with... Can this thing just sweep? Like, it looks like it can just sweep. I think it can just sweep. I'm not... Well, P2. I'm gonna lead Mudsdale. Leads Liepard. This thing can't do much to me. He can't T-Wave me. He might be able to Copycat, but I think either way I'm just gonna close combat. Fake out. That's fine. I'll take it. I just want to see if EQ kills. Liepard. Liepard was one of the first mons that I used for an entire LP once. He goes into Druddigon, so I'm glad I EQ'd. Although, I don't see what he's doing to me. I just want to see what standard is. Stealth Rocks, Dragon Tail, the such. Did 41%, so I did middle roll. We're gonna go for it again. He goes for Stealth Rocks, that's fine. I mean, Stealth Rocks are not gonna be too much of a problem in this match, I don't think. Charizard does well, but doesn't do that well, so I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna Rock Slide, predicting him to stay in, and I'm just gonna critical hit him. Alright, so we got our Mudsdale in here. He is sitting with some decent defense. P2, what are you doing? Close combat does a lot. Let's see what we're minus defense. So he can 2-ko me, well, sorta. Yeah, he can, I think. Does... More than likely, it looks like EQ close combat will kill. So... I think I'm gonna preserve this thing. I'm actually gonna go... I'll go into Sand Slash because I can eat up this Ice Beam coming my way. And I think I'm just gonna Icicle Crash after that. I'll Icicle Crash. Actually, I'll Rapid Spin. I think I'm gonna Crash. T-Wave, we avoid. Okay, so now we're definitely just gonna Rapid Spin. See if he goes into Magmortar. Yep, he does. Ooh, he goes into Sock. Okay, so we break his... Well, he's Mold Breaker. I don't think I need this thing anymore, so... In reality, I'm just going... Well, I can preserve it. I kind of like it for Xatu. Although I don't think I need it. I think Omastar can take care of it. So I'm just going to Crash. Goes for knockoff, over predicts. I lose my life forward, but this does a lot, so it's worth it. I want an Iron Head here. Goes into P2. And more than likely, we got a... Actually, I might outspeed. Did I outspeed last time? I did. I'm just gonna Iron Head again. Alright, P2 gone. Alright, I don't really understand this man's plays, but... this thing's definitely Choice Scarf, just by the way he brought it in and out. Alright, he goes for close combat. And we are going into Pink Puff. I don't care what we're doing, we're going into Pink Puff. And more than likely... We're just going to Leech Seed. Goes into Xatu. Dang it! I was hoping you wouldn't do that, my dude. I was really hoping you wouldn't do that. Unfortunately, I think... Oh, I think that's pretty much the same thing. If he's offensive... Psychic does a lot. I'm going to Protect and Scout. I have Protect on here for a reason, so I'm just going to see what he wants to do. Goes for Psychic. Okay. I think it's time to sack Mudsdale, although I'd like to have it around. But I can get into Charizard easier if I just sack Mudsdale. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Ooh, we Calm Minds. Okay. I'm glad I switched out then. Rock Slide seems like a good idea. Will Psychic take us out? I'm wondering. It doesn't, because we are Assault Vest. And we land our Rock Slide, and it does 1.5 million, which is awesome. So, let's just... Heavy Slam, I guess. Since we don't want to miss. And now we can go into Charizard. Go for the Flare Blitz. Yeah, Flare Blitz. No sense in going for EQ. Glad I got the rocks out of the way earlier with the Sand Slash. Because this thing makes it a lot easier for this thing to sweep. I think I'm going to go to Virizion here. Eat up the Fake Out. And Sacred Sword looks good. So, we're just going to go for it. He doesn't have a switch for this. Sock's about dead. Ooh, Paralysis. Sacred Sword. Knock off. Just going to raise my attack. And Sacred Sword again. I don't see why not. Unfortunately, Skiploom is not getting much screen time here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Alright, he goes Magmortar. Ooh, wow, that did a lot. It was Citrus Berry. Wow. I'm going to do it again. No sense in not. He overpredicts, goes for Thunder Punch. Predicting that Omastar, so I'm glad I didn't go into it. It was in the back of my mind, not gonna lie. No, don't forfeit! Oh no! I gotta do one more match. I have to do one more. Skiploom is not getting screen time. I need to get another match in here. Oh my goodness. Alright, cool team. Rhydon, Volbeat, ooh nice. Silvally, Lantern, Claydol, and Primeape. This is a true NU team. The last team was not, or last like 2 teams were not NU. So I'm glad to see this kind of team. And I think that actually Pink Puff does really well in this match. I'm going to expect him to lead with Claydol or Rhydon. I'm just going to go with Pink Puff. He has Silvally Dark, so he's got Parting Shot. I want to Toxic this thing. I just want to get it. Oh no, Ice Beam. Wow. But look at this. We ate an Ice Beam from a Silvally. Like, this thing ate up a hit. Like, I don't care if anything else happens in this match. This thing ate up a hit. So, I'm happy. I want to go Virizion, because I think I can eat up a hit even better than Pink Puff. So I'm just going to go for it. Parting Shot. Does that raise my attack? No. That's crap. That's not nice. Volbeat. Probably gonna go for the T-Wave. I'm gonna go for Toxic. Actually, wait. Tail Glow, Baton Pass, is that a thing? Alright, he goes for Tailwind, and I missed Toxic. Come on, man. I'm gonna do it again, though. I was just setting up. It's fine. I need Pink Puff around because this thing is important. So I'm going to go into Mudsdale because you can't T-Wave this thing. And we do get a little bit of defense after that U-turn. And he's faster, but I mean, everything on his team's faster than me anyway. So he really accomplished nothing on that turn with me going into Mudsdale. So he goes on Lantern, which is interesting because I am AV, and I'm just going to EQ. Yeah, get it out of here! Alright, so he just cured his poisoning, which doesn't matter. Yeah, it does, but I mean, his Heal Beller's gone now. And we got +1 defense, so we're sitting pretty. I think he'd go into Claydol and maybe go for like a Toxic or maybe an Ice Beam or something. It just goes into Silvally again. Okay. I'm gonna close combat this thing. I'm AV! Get out of here! Get out of here! This thing's a monster. Like, I love Mudsdale. I love Mudsdale. See, like, look at this now. You got 207 special defense even after a close combat. So, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I love this Mon. I love this Mon. You think this thing's gonna do anything? You thought wrong. You get it for EQ. Goes for Stone Edge. What are you doing? Goodbye! Like, look at this. 383 attack. Is that not crazy? This thing is just wrecking through his team. No more Tailwind. No more Light Screen. What is he going to do? Why didn't you go into Claydol? Why didn't you go into Claydol? The only thing I can do to Claydol is Heavy Slam. Actually, you know what? I'm not positive, but if this thing doesn't have Ice Beam, then Pink Puff, excuse me, might be able to 1v1 Claydol, and I know it can beat Rhydon. It only has U-turn, at least from what I understand. I'm sure his last move's T-Wave. So don't DC, don't time stall me, don't forfeit, like, don't do nothing, man. Alright, he goes into Claydol. I'm gonna Heavy Slam. I don't care. Pink Puff is getting the KO on Rhydon. kidding me? I just typed this! I don't care. I literally don't care anymore. We've been at this for like, I don't know, half hour. We're gonna go 45 minutes if we have to. We've got the same guy. Okay, great. Fun. There's nobody playing NU right now. Oh, that's great. I'm gonna lead Omastar this time. Actually, I'm gonna lead Omastar. Why not? I don't remember if it had Thunderbolt. I can't remember if it had Thunderbolt. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go for Sand Slash. T-Wave misses again. This thing cannot hit a T-Wave. T-Wave Ice Beam something. I forget what the other move was. I'm just gonna go to Mudsdale now. I'll EQ. Ice Beam. And Close Combat. Once this thing is out of the way, like, literally my team does well. Close Combat didn't kill that time. That's unfortunate. Let's see, EQ did that much. I'm gonna Rock Slide in case. Okay. Why not? I'm gonna D-Dance. I'm gonna set up in his face. That was a bad idea. Darn it. Sand Slash. Probably gonna lose this thing now. Ooh, gives it a Virizion now. Okay. Toxic this thing. I don't think I revealed much on this set. Okay, he does do that. It's totally fine. I think I'm gonna sick. I'm gonna go into Sand Slash again. It's for EQ. Gosh. ISO Crash looks good. We know his Mag Mortar. I believe we figured out that it's not Scarfed, but I'm not 100% sure of that. Actually, it might be Scarfed. I think his Mag Mortar. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure. I forget which one it is. Pink Puff, come in! Eat food! And then we're gonna double into Omastar. We are real. 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 Shell Smash. Ice Beam. Goodbye! Alright, so I think the point of this match is not to say that Skiploom is the greatest, but more to say that Skiploom is the pivot to this team. Skiploom was the one... Oh, boo. Okay, well, we still have... I'm interested. Liepard. This looks like you. What do you do to a -1 defense? Does knockoff kill me? No. And I would outspeed. I'm gonna Self Smash one more time. Aw, look at you. Look at you. You're something. Scald. Why are you switching, man? I don't get it. He's going to the sock. That's smart. That's really smart. Well played there. But Skiploom is just gonna kind of be here. Rocks did cripple us that time. We're just gonna Scald again. Go for close combat. We'll let Charizard handle this. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. Oh, I might have choked. I may have choked. He's not choice band, he's choice scarf. Okay, it doesn't look like it kills, which is good. So, in that case, I'm just gonna flare blitz. Actually, should I roost? I should roost. Whoo! It lived on one! That was a bad idea. We know he's Mold Breaker, though, so Inferno Overdrive. Oh, he got a crit! No, he got a crit. Why'd you get a crit, man? Why'd you get a crit? He sacks Liepard. This thing's probably going for poison jabs now. Darn, I threw that away. I think I threw that away. No! Pink Puff. You're not gonna outspeed that thing, are you? It's gonna sack Sand Slash. Fire Punch. It's odd to have... Okay. He's probably gonna outspeed me. Although I do have some defense on Virizion, so... Get a low roll, please. I need a low roll. No! Pink Puff, it's gonna end with you! Pull it back somehow. Please! Please! No, Pink Puff. Ah, darn. Well, that's unfortunate. We did kind of choke that away with Charizard. We should have just went for the Inferno Overdrive. That was all my fault there, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was a pretty long one, but I needed to get Pink Puff some screen time. People just kept forfeiting because they saw a Skiploom and they're like, oh my gosh, it's a Skiploom. Run. Goodbye. So, darn. I thought Pink Puff was just gonna wreck through that one team with that Rhydon, but not gonna happen anytime soon. So, if you guys leave a like on this video, I will be able to get my next Let's Draw Pokemon video up a lot sooner. So, tell your friends about this series. We've been getting about 35 likes and 35 views and 8 likes on every one of the videos, which is great. That's exactly what I'm wanting for these kinds of videos. So, thank you guys for your support on this series. Keep it up. If you want to see more Let's Draw, just keep up the support, and we'll see you guys in the next video of Let's Draw Pokemon. Leave a like for Skiploom. You guys have a great day. Peace out.